There's Vagner Rocha walking out, getting ready to compete against Egan O'Flanagan. And the commentary team is ready for the call over on mat 2.
All right, we are live from the 2022 ADCC World Championship. Ricardo Amendola here with Mr. Sean Williams, and we're joining the 88-kilogram bronze medal match between Vagner Rocha and Egan O'Flanagan. Both competitors have had awesome runs to get here.
Yeah, this is where Egan has made no pack. He's going on the feet. He's going on the legs. He's been good on the legs this weekend.
So this should be a fun match. O'Flanagan actually had, multiple submissions earlier on. Vagner had an amazing match with Isaac Michel, a big war with Lucas Hulk Barboza. But notice the left foot of Egan O'Flanagan taped up pretty well there, and he's hiding it under Vagner right now. But that could be something that Vagner looks to expose. Vagner not afraid to attack the heel as well, but he's got to be careful if he gets into a leg lock shootout with O'Flanagan, who's just looked incredible in his ADCC debut.
Yeah, he was countered in an earlier match with Giancarlo. Counter footlock. It was a nasty one. So he's trying to get underneath. He's going to need to use that crowbar, that right foot, to off balance Vagner. He's trying to get underneath on the inside Senkaku.
Vagner, like such a showman. He's had an awesome run here. Some of the best jiu-jitsu I've seen out of Vagner, in the last little while. He's really let loose at a higher weight class, and just looking really comfortable there.
Oh yeah. So what he's doing here is he's pulling Flanagan's head. So if O'Flanagan can't extend his body, his legs can't get underneath there. He's just curled in a little ball. So he's just forcing him into a little ball, making it hard for him to pummel. That's exactly what he was doing while he was pulling the head so hard. Look, you see him go after the foot.
Yep.
You're right.
Flanagan attacking the leg.
That's
going
on.
For the reverse heel now. Is O'Flanagan. Vagner, oh, there it is. Doubling up, he's got a good grip on it. It's hard to tell from this angle. Vagner looking like he's trying to defend, trying to hold on to the hands of O'Flanagan there. Literally inverting to avoid the contortion there is Vagner Rocha. Doing whatever he can to just stop the submission.
And he did a very good job. I mean, that was on pretty tight. Able to invert and peel the hands off, but
Vagner talking to O'Flanagan there. I wish we had a mic to hear what they were saying, but Vagner loves to get into the mind, loves to play those mental games against his opponents.
Control.
6 minutes, 42 seconds left in this match. No points scored because we are not in the points portion of the match, which will begin at the 5-minute mark. The referee will tell them points, and that's when points will be awarded for things such as takedowns, sweeps, controlling positions such as back and mount. Part of the unique ADCC rule set. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching live, you can take a look at all the trials, and you can go back and watch O'Flanagan's campaign to winning his trials to get to ADCC 2022, where he looked really impressive. Flanagan was the actual first European trials winner.
O'Flanagan doing a good job keeping his left leg in there, half butterfly guard style, but he's got to find his way inside the leg. So there, he's pushed the hand aside. That right arm, you'll see, try to scoop underneath that leg. Vagner steps out pretty easy.
Vagner Rocha likes to twist the wrist and get a hold of those fingers. I think it was Vagner that did that standing wrist lock once, Kasai back in the day. does whatever he can to win the match.
Oh, there's no shortage of excitement and entertainment in a Vagner-Rocha fight match, you know. He brings it every time.
And there he goes again, you know, pulling on that head, just getting O'Flanagan like a ball, trying to prevent him from getting underneath and attacking, and just making it really uncomfortable. And, you know, Wagner's switching up passing sides now.
Yeah, you're right. He's now passing to his right.
So this is where Wagner needs to be careful, because although he's, you know, sort of cooking his opponent and frustrating him, he's got to start motioning towards a pass. So you see Jarno stepping forward here, the main referee. And, you know, if Wagner doesn't look to pass, he could start getting some warnings and then penalties.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of work being done, though, nonetheless. You know, Wagner's, you know, he's gripping, he's fighting for position, he's doing a great job. O'Flanagan is trying to get underneath him at all costs, but Wagner just shutting him down.
Yeah, O'Flanagan's got to clear his head. He's had to get his head underneath that crossface to really get something going.
Yeah, just as they stood up for Wagner to try to switch sides to pass him back to the left, got a warning from the referee for stalling there. And I find a lot of matches come down to these final minutes, you know, where there's warnings and almost penalties, and, you know, sometimes that could cost an athlete a match if they're not progressing and they're not trying. They're trying to play the rules a little bit too much. So he's got to be careful here.
He's shown a toe hold earlier on that injured foot there. Look, you can see him moving down. I know Flanagan's well aware that he could go after that, but you might have called it. He might try to go right after that taped up ankle. See Flanagan pummel this right foot onto the inside, possibly. Bring his left knee inside, pummel that right foot in. Yep, here it goes. He's trying to set up a false sweep, but Vagner just backstepped out of it pretty easy there.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this match. Vagner-Rocha against Yogan O'Flanagan. Vagner-Rocha's been competing in ADCC a long time. He's won the trials a few times. Got to the finals in the past, now fighting for that bronze medal. Less than 2 minutes to go. You know, and I understand O'Flanagan, he's probably not wanting to stand up even when Wagner disengages, because Wagner will snap that head and go after that neck right away.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder if his foot is messed up as well, how that could definitely affect his standing game. There he's after the toe hold.
Oh, and going after that foot, like I said.
You called it.
I called it. You know, you see that much tape on a foot, you know something's going on. That's when you see guys put tape on both their feet, so you know, to kind of fool their opponents, so they don't know which foot to attack. We've seen that before, especially here at ADCC. But yeah, Vagner-Rocha taking advantage of the opportunity, gets the submission, and is your 2022 88-kilogram bronze medalist. Congratulations, Vagner-Rocha. All right, we're going to take it back up to Kenny Florian. We'll be queuing up our next match.
And there's your bronze medalist, Vagner-Rocha, getting it done via toe hold against a very tough Egan O'Flanagan, who was dangerous throughout over the last couple days. Vagner Rocha getting his first submission of the weekend. Doing it against another very dangerous leg locker. There's that toe hold. See, that ankle was already taped up. Vagner Rocha, if he sees a weakness, he's gonna attack it. One of the toughest grapplers out there, a real grinder. Turns a lot of grappling matches into fights. And had to show some toughness here against Egan O'Flanagan, who had a nice inside heel hook himself. And there's another look at the finish there. Nice attack there by Vagner Rocha. Beating Egan O'Flanagan from the UK. Someone you're gonna have to watch for future no-gi competitions for sure. Wagner's been around this game for so long.
Never count that guy out, man.
And Vagner has been competing since 2010 in ADCC style matches. First time I saw him was when he won the trials in 2010 in New Jersey. And Servio, you know, very big difference in styles here. Wagner is a really aggressive, forward, you know, very aggressive competitor. Servio more of a tactician.
I love his clubs. He does a lot of clubbing, you know, and then definitely the fight sports camp, just a bunch of beasts. I imagine like Wagner being 77 kilos and has to wrestle Cyborg
on a daily basis.
Gaudio, it's, you know what I mean? He can't fear none of those guys, man.
And Wagner is you know, the thing with him is he's aggressive, but psychologically he breaks a lot of these competitors.
Oh yeah, and you can see him a lot of clubbing and hand grabbing too. He's super big on that.
Yeah, he'll stuff, he'll push the head as well.
See, he got a smile there.
You guys can't see it at home, but Wagner just smiled, big grin there as Servio's getting a little aggressive, because Wagner knows he's working him mentally here.
Oh yeah.
If he can upset Servio, he might take him out of his game.
Yeah, I can see Wagner play a little more strategic. He's been in this game for a long time, and I've seen him just battling people since the get-go. But now you can see him kind of hold himself a little bit and try to find that perfect shot and not waste his energy.
The thing with Wagner is, you know, obviously I mentioned he's aggressive, but he's got a really good technique.
Oh, yeah.
Got that floating guard pass series. His Kimura trap is amazing. So that was probably one of the first time I saw the Kimura trap sequence is watching Wagner at 2010.
Oh, wow.
You know, I'd always seen Kimura attacks, but not in a sequence, rotating to back, you know, a lot of really cool stuff there. Mat number 3, we have Dante Leon versus Jonathan Satava. Dante just got a huge takedown. Mat number 1, it looks like we have Joao Miao.
Yeah. A lot of head position, Servio and then Wagner. Oh, the snap down. Just measuring the distance. It's just so interesting how Wagner laughs all the time, man.
Yeah. Do you see what he does? He smacks the back of the head, pulls it down, but then he'll push almost like in the head or in the throat.
Yeah.
Waiting for Servio to come in, and it's just pissing Servio off. And I think Wagner absolutely knows that, and he's just gonna wait for his time to attack. Both gentlemen getting warnings now.
Yeah, they exchanging a lot of like distance, you know, they tapping, they being aggressive to one another, but nothing really clear has happened. Not an attempt, not a, you know, club to underhook, snaps. We haven't seen none of that. Just a lot of hand fighting.
It looks like a little bit of trash talking from time to time from Wagner here. You gotta be a master of the game, not just technically, but psychologically, as you mentioned before.
The thing is, ADCC, it's a man's sport. You know, you gotta be able to be there and be composed. Oh, you got Servio now playing the game. I like to see Vagner a little more focused on the fight. You know, he's a little out there. I like to see him a little more focused and get into the task.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner,
Head control, wrist control.
Six minutes left. Vagner on top. And you see the aggressiveness, even being from the top passing position. Vagner now stuffing the head constantly of Servio, trying to continue to frustrate him.
Yeah, when you play that knee forward game, the head control gotta be there. You know, with the gi, sometimes you have the lapel to play it. See how Vagner controls the head. You gotta control that. You know, no gi, it's all about body control, positioning and controlling. Head, wrist, underhooks. And also, Ricardo, I've been paying attention. I think the Romulo boys are having this Kiss of the Dragon grip down, right? We saw Gabriel Arges using it. Now you saw Servio doing really good in there. Just wondering what are the combinations from there. See, he's in the position. That grip.
I like what Vagner was doing by pushing the heel down to sort of stuff that.
Yeah. And he's sheen behind the knee there. So I think the strategy of the Romulo boys will be using that Kiss of the Dragon grip into a hip control. Maybe that's what we're going to see there. Boom, he's going to create space.
Medic to head table, please.
4 minutes, 40 seconds left. Points are on.
Points are on. See, boom. Boom. Noiva de Copacabana right there. How do you call that in America? Yeah.
Oh.
We need to
This
find
one?
we need to find a better name for that one.
I think the old school guys know it as the Copacabana. Look at that. Vagner grabbing the wrist, trying to fend off the hook.
Whoa, got into the heel hook position. Vagner is stuffing down. I like to see that knee going to the floor. Boom. See it. Looking for the far.
Você tem 4 minutos para provar para ele por que você tá aqui.
Oh, just smacking there.
Just heard a Poa Juiz from the side here. But I don't think these Finnish referees understand that.
Nah, they don't.
Three minutes, 30 seconds left in this matchup. Vagner Rocha on top of Servio Tullio. Vagner stalking Servio, trying to get the pass.
Three minutes left. We haven't seen Vagner got any edge on that guard pass yet.
No.
He's pretty much on the defensive side of the position.
And he keeps...
Oh, he got that. He got a super hold. Almost.
And he's staying in that kind of danger zone. He's not too far and he's not too tight. He's
He's
right in the
game.
middle.
He's in the game.
And
yeah.
he's comfortable there. He's fine there. He's just neutralizing all of Servio's attacks.
Well, just think about it. You know, like the Kiss of the Dragon to going underneath. It's very similar to the Tornado leverage points, right? And then again, you watch. You know, maybe Vagner training with Cyborg. He probably used it to that type of power. He's used it to that type of movement. You know, so for him, he's probably very comfortable in that position.
Two minutes, 20 seconds left. Vagner continuing to fend off all
see that grip?
Yep.
See that grip? Boom,
Rotating out.
Rotating out. Yeah, boom, little balanced.
It's that left hook under Vagner's hip there.
Yep.
It's neutralizing Vagner's counters to this position, I believe. And if Servio can get up on his side, he might be able to score. But getting on top, Vagner now retracting his right leg, balancing out once again. Very tough to score on is Vagner Rocha. Vagner now talking to the referee a little bit.
Oh, he's complaining about him holding into the leg, the thing that determined the collar, the thing.
The ankle brace.
The ankle brace, yes. Thank you, Ricardo. One minute down. Little pressure on the knee. Yeah, he's snatching on the heel. .30 seconds on the clock. We're probably gonna watch this match going back into the wrestling. Vagner pushing the pace a little more. A lot of coaching going around here. Five seconds. We're gonna go straight into overtime. Really good action from both athletes. All right, now let's gonna see Servio's evolution in his wrestling. Vagner is known for his amazing wrestling. Both guys pretty wet right now. It's definitely gonna be a Hail Mary shot in there. Boom. Amazing, good setup into a slam. No points yet. Back take. He's taking it. Not yet, not yet. No hooks, no takedown. Still nothing there. Amazing little head tap into the takedown. Not yet. Maybe we could see a triangle coming from there. Arm trap, he's gonna go for it. Triangle, arm lock. No points yet. No points, he's going for it, he's going for it. It's a tap. Wow. Amazing combination. Vagner just turned the heat on. You know, that's what.
Left side of that bracket, like you said, Flanagan and Bodani. Who would have thought?
No, nobody.
I'll tell you who would have thought. Bodani and O'Flanagan.
I was gonna say, only two guys.
All right, Vagner in the black and white. Pedro in the Gracie Baja shorts. Pedro does have a win over Vagner. Both great tacticians. Vagner, former silver medal, silver medalist, bronze medalist. Tons of experience, multiple time trials winner, at least 3 times. Tons of experience in this rule set. Pedro Mourinho, one of the best up-and-coming grapplers on planet Earth. Doesn't really get shaken by much. Amazing guillotines from both sides.
Vagner's checking him, getting heavy on his head, and he's talking to him already. He can sense that Pedro doesn't like it.
Yeah, and we're seeing that tie clinch again, right? Where we're pulling down on the head, pulling down on the head.
Look at that, just a quick headbutt.
Right?
Pedro doesn't like it.
With the head. Circling to the outside here. Pedro on the little level change. Again, you see them giving out.
And Wagner's just got a smile on his face.
He was so excited that somebody yelled at him.
Pedro countered with the hard collar tie, with more of a strike. You see, Vagner drags this out of people.
Yes, he does.
He just drags this out of people.
With a smile on his face.
That's what's the most frustrating part. To me, that's what's so impressive about the performance that JT Torres had in 2019.
Yeah. Yep.
is that Vagner just constantly, he tried to pull JT into this game right here, as he's doing to Pedro right now. He's dragging him into it. But JT just stayed unfazed, unbothered completely. Speaking of JT, he's up on that one right now with BJ Barge.
Vagner's been talking to Pedro the whole time, too. Vagner circling. And listen, even though Vagner's been doing ADCC since like 2010, 2011, whatever it was when he started doing ADCCs, dude, he hangs with these young guys.
He doesn't
He's
just hang
still,
with them.
he's beating them.
He's winning. I mean, he just put away, not put away, but beat on a decision Isaac Michel. And what sounded like it was probably the most exciting match of the day while it was happening over there.
Mourinho still holding to the outside here. He had a couple nice level changes where he was able to just pick that leg up.
Oh, Mourinho looks back to the ref. He doesn't like the way that Wagner's gripping up on his hands.
Now you see him moving forward, getting heavy with the head, heavy with the ties. I dig this match, B-Mac. Little feint there from Vagner.
2 minutes till points. We'll just have to see if Pedro can keep his cool and stay with his plan.
And quite the opposite of two guys standing for 3 minutes and getting penalties. They're the opposite. They're trying to tell him to chill.
Yeah.
Such tough competitors. Head to head here. Nice little snap down there from Mourinho trying to address it. Oh man, and a nice little foot sweep attempt. I'll tell you, for the most part, all the action stayed on the mats too today.
Oh yeah, we've had a couple of
just a couple, right?
run-ins.
There he is with that tie clinch again, pulling down. I can't ever say, man, it's just exhausting to have to constantly, because if you don't address, trying to posture back up, you're going to get drilled to the mat.
Exactly.
So you have to do it.
And then as soon as you overcommit to that, he's in on a single.
Yep.
Or
He
blast
level changes as soon as you posture up. And I feel like Vagner wanted to do this for 5 minutes. Nice again by Pedro. And Vagner saying, like, man, this is fun. Okay. Circling back to center.
Heavy on the head, both hands to the back.
And I think what we're talking about could happen after that 5 minutes. Now listen, we've watched matches where Vagner will stand for 10 minutes straight. You know what I mean? He don't care. He'll just keep playing this game for 10 minutes. I have a feeling that once that 5 minutes hits, now you're going to start to see, there you go, we were just before, you're going to start to see the level changes and drive forward.
Well, this game doesn't intimidate Vagner.
No.
This is not off the game plan for him.
Yeah. Yo, and here's the thing too, like Mourinho is a guillotine machine.
Yeah.
So, Vagner has to have that in his head too, that I got to watch this shot because an ill-placed head can get snatched up very quickly by Mourinho. Holding center here is Rocha, which he's held the whole time. He's definitely been the one holding center.
Man, he went to
Mourinho's
change
kind of
levels
circling.
there, and Vagner just stuffed him super bad. Just checked him, framed him out.
Level change here from Mourinho. Pushing forward here still is Vagner. And again, we haven't had a single, I don't want to jinx them, but we haven't had a single, even call for action. Nice by Mourinho. Oh, a slip. Look at this. Back to center. So, and like I said, man, we're 6 minutes in, and they've been standing the entire time. We haven't had a single call for action, no warnings, nothing like that.
No reason to call for action.
No reason. Again, they had to tell them to chill a couple times. There we go. There was what we were talking about.
Snap right into that single.
Answers back again is Pedro. I like how Pedro's reaching for the single, then snapping snapping the head a couple times, then back up. Trying to snap down again here is Vagner. Just over 3 minutes remain here. Again, winner's gonna take on Hulk in the semifinals tomorrow. Other side of the bracket, Bodani and O'Flanagan. And literally just trying to throw him from that collar tie.
Yeah, just anything he can do to try to assert his dominance. Vagner holding the hand strong, reaches in for the underhook.
Both these guys are a sweaty mess now, so holding each other down is going to be so difficult. Dude, these dudes would be hard to hold down if they were wearing sandpaper, let alone sweaty in shorts.
Pedro leading with that right foot. I saw him kind of stick it out there. There it was.
There's that guillotine. Now listen.
Oh, he's going to finish it off the mat.
Yeah, and they're not going to stop this until his head is out. And even when his head is out, oh man, this is tight. They have to let it keep going because Vagner started this. If Vagner holds this position for 3 seconds and good awareness of the rules, keep letting it go, they're going to let it go because they're going to let Vagner score. And Vagner,
no, Pedro grabs the head.
Vagner the head, he dives down on it again. They have to let it keep going. It's too into a position to stop it. Oh, they're going to bring it back in. I don't know if his head popped out. But here's the thing, are they giving him 2? Let's see where they place them. All right, because of the guillotine, no points can be stored. They're gonna start him back from the feet. Oh my gosh. Whoa. What an exchange. Now listen, as crazy as that looked for Mourinho with the guillotine, know that none of that happens unless Vagner shoots. So for everything you saw in that, Vagner is the one that comes out on top of that exchange, because he initiated the action that started everything and still ended up on top in the end. Pedro hanging to the outside now. Vagner, man, back of the head just pulling and pushing Pedro's head down.
Minute 15 left in this regulation period. And we've got an upset brewing on mat 1.
Wow, Vagner all the way off the mat. Nice throw here. Calls for the stop.
And Vagner comes back every time to the center of the mat, feeling like he won that exchange.
Vagner, 2 really, really good takedown attempts here late in regulation. Pushing Pedro. And I'll tell you, that's one thing that has been happening is Vagner's constantly been pushing Pedro to where he has to move backwards or circle. You know, and that's something that judges are looking at.
And those guillotines have been in response to Vagner's takedown attempts.
While strong. None of that happens unless Vagner is initiating. 15 seconds. We're definitely going to see overtime here.
We're going to see overtime here for sure.
All right. Now, you see how hard it is to hold these 2 down. So I got to feel like going 5 minutes and these guys scoring is going to be really, really
just nearly
difficult.
impossible. This is Wagner's world, though. This is exactly the way he likes things to shake out.
Pedro, little level change.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
Vagner,
if I'm Vagner, I'm not stopping. I'm moving forward. Yeah. I'm not. Unless the ref is in front of me, I'm moving forward. Vagner level change again. Snapping from the tie, Pedro. So, I mean, listen, Pedro has had some shots, but he's never gotten to Wagner's leg where he started pushing him backwards. You know, And again, I'm not actually tracking.
Oh, look at the little duck.
Oh man, that was nice. That was probably Pedro's. Now listen, Pedro's had some nice foot sweep attempts and nice guillotines off the shots from Vagner. But Vagner has had the deepest shots. And it does look like there's going to be an upset on mat 1. It looks like PJ Barch will take out two-time champion JT Torres. There he is again. Vagner drives through.
It's
Now,
the guillotine
again,
counter,
guillotine.
though.
So the guillotine, so nothing can happen until the guillotine's let go. Mourinho has good angle on this. Let's go. Mourinho uses that to try to come back up, and they're going to push them back to center. Man, what a match. Pedro that time. Now, if you look what Pedro did, he had the guillotine, and he used the guillotine to get back to his feet. Yeah, big upset on mat number 1. PJ Barch taking out JT Torres. Again, winner on mat 3 here will go on to face Lucas the Hulk Barbosa in the semifinals tomorrow. Holding center position here is Rocha. Circles back to center. Mercy grips. Tries the snap down again here. Is Vagner. Inside foot trip. In my opinion, B-Mac, I feel like Vagner has done enough so far if this goes 0-0.
And it just feels like Wagner's match,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Doesn't it feel
yeah.
like it's going exactly
For
the way
sure.
that Wagner dreams about?
He sure smiled the whole time.
Stepping forward constantly, wearing on the head of Mourinho. Mourinho, even just the little bit of body language we get from Mourinho right there.
And listen, Mourinho's usually the one putting the pressure on everybody.
Absolutely.
Snap down again here from Vagner. Final 2 minutes. Now again, we haven't had any warnings or anything like that. Even calls for action. Now you see Vagner trying to place that hand high up on the chest, let it slip to the throat. I dig,
Just
man.
an accident, man. It's an accident.
I was trying to hit him in the chest. Now you see Pedro answer back with it. And Vagner smiles. Dude, I love it. I love it, man. Trying to snap down again. Dude, this was one of the most entertaining 0-0 matches I've ever seen.
Minute and a half to go. I think Mourinho's got to start stepping into this space, pushing the pace here. He's going to have to create some kind of arm drag or snap down, something sudden that's going to give him an opportunity to maybe get on the leg with a single.
And I mean, again, trying for either one of these guys to hold the other one down right now, I mean, just going to be so difficult. Level change for Mourinho. Vagner sprawls. Under a minute. Tie clinch as he circles again. Here is Rocha. Nice.
Oh.
This time he gets that single up here. You see him trying to, he's going to try to shelf this to the outside, I feel.
For this counter Kimura, you know Wagner's specialty.
Wagner's going to turn that knee down and try to peel that leg out, I bet.
Mourinho continuing, lifting that leg up high.
Oh, man, he took a swing,
and
and look at that, immediately pushed him backwards. But I'll tell you, that was a very nice attempt from Mourinho.
And a significant attempt as well.
All right, this is going to go to a judge. There's zero chance these guys could score in 10 seconds and hold each other down. All right. All right. Vagner Rocha, Pedro Mourinho take it to the judge's decision. And that was a quick one. That was a quick walk back. I got to think Wagner's going to walk away. Moving on to day 2 and another semifinal is Vagner Rocha. He'll take on Lucas the Hulk Barbosa on the right side of that bracket.
And look at this. After an incredibly hard match.
More experience.
Yeah.
He is the favorite for this fight, but Dante surprised me so much yesterday, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
Saw a beautiful takedown from Dante over Jonathan Satava. And Vagner is somebody, the first time I ever met Vagner was in the 2010 trials in ADCC, in New Jersey. And he won his division, made it to the big show, and he's been competing in ADCC ever since then. So he's got a ton of experience. The one thing we all know about Vagner is he's very aggressive, and he's psychologically, he will break you if he can. He's gonna have his hand in your face. He's gonna do whatever he can to piss you off, break your mind, just make you lose focus so he can capitalize on it. Dante
so many upsets. I don't even want to have a favorite anymore, Ricardo.
You can't.
I'm like, I normally get the predictions right. I'm like right 60, 70% of the time. I feel I've been wrong about almost everything this ADCC. So I'm done with predictions.
Yeah, Vagner, he's a master of taking you to deep waters, but Dante is just so explosive. And I've always said that Dante has a really good game for ADCC. Beautiful little X-guard trip there. Now going back
and
to the
see
leg.
if he can get underneath Vagner there. You got to be careful there. Get off balance. He can go for a foot lock.
I like how he's using the overhook on the far leg.
Well, he's trying to take that leg away from Dante so he can't stand up.
Yep.
Right? Now he's going for a calf slicer. Which, remember, we're still in the initial 5 minutes, so they tend to be looser about the top position versus bottom.
And it's nice to see these two open up like this.
And Vagner would have not had gone for that submission if the points were valid because he would have not sacrificed the top position, right? That would have been 2 points, Dante.
Vagner Rocha on the bottom, representing Fight Sports in Brazil. Vagner Rocha medaled at ADCC.
Oh, Dante going for that heel hook.
First place in the East Coast Trials, 2010 and 15.
Yeah, Vagner seems like almost a little too relaxed there. I always, in my head, like when I get in like one of those positions, I'm like panicking to get out. Like these guys are way too relaxed in that position.
So with Dante, what I see from the outside, and obviously I don't have your experience, but from what I see in Dante is it's risk versus reward right now. He's not letting Vagner get into his zone where he's slapping him in the face. Dante's taking the fight to Vagner.
Yeah.
Now, can Dante keep this pace up for 10 minutes
if
to
he
score?
can keep, yes.
That's the question. And I really think he can do it, but Wagner's got so much experience that he's going to have to dot his I's and cross his T's with this one.
Yes, and Wagner's like a very complete fighter too. It's not just the experience. He's a well-rounded guy.
He's got everything.
Me and Raleigh were talking about it yesterday in Portuguese. Like that camp at Cyborgs, it was like half the ADCC was there, it felt like. Yeah. I mean, Raleigh, we want to go there? I'll go there to watch. I'm not sure I want to train with those guys. I got to get a camp to go to that camp.
You don't want to train with Baby Monster?
No, man. I would do a camp just to go there and train with those guys. Yeah. But Wagner's from that had a very solid camp, a lot of tough guys. So he's aiming for the gold, man. He's not messing around. But Dante keeps impressing me, man. The Canadian is a very he didn't respect Lucas Lepre yesterday.
No.
He's going for the gold.
And you know what I notice here is Wagner's really like he's standing. He's trying to leg weave. He's trying to play with pummel with his legs to free himself from the position. And Dante's not letting him get away.
And I suspect what Dante wants to do is to keep that single X long enough for his points to be on because it's pointless to sweep now unless he can finish. Right? Depends how confident Dante feels he can finish that footlock. But I suspect he's going to try to cruise that single X all the way till points are on, and then he's looking at the clock. So yeah, I think that sounds about the right game plan for him. Yeah, he doesn't want to let go of that foot.
He's not giving him space there. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. Dante Leon from Canada, representing GF team.
So he could have come up there. You see, he's just holding, he's waiting, taking his time, which strategically makes sense. A lot of people don't like strategical competitors, but it's the name of the game. What are you going to do? You can't blame the players. Like they got to follow the rules. And these guys very competitive and preparing this for their whole lives. They want to win.
I remember Ramon Lemos told me whenever there's the martial arts are a fight, but whenever there's a fight with rules, it's a sport, and you have to play by the rules. And you have to use the rules to your advantage, not just play by them, but use them and exploit them.
And this is true for every sport.
Yeah,
this is true for there's no exception.
Dante Leon continuing to attack from the bottom there. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in this match. Vagner Rocha.
We see, like we were talking about how like the first 5 minutes these guys are kind of like cruising, and they haven't really been cruising that much, man. They've been aggressive the whole time, but you can see like Wagner was like sacrificing top position there, but other than that, man, these guys been going at it. They're just not really trying to out wrestle each other, early in the match.
Now, if it goes to the overtime, what do you think? Where do you see the advantage here, just based on their experience and their technical abilities?
I'm gonna give Vagner an advantage on overtime. It all depends. I think it comes down to gas tank a lot of times. You see some guys like getting a little tired towards the end of the overtime, and that makes a difference. So it depends on where their gas tank is going to be. But I think that Vagner Rocha, certainly with the experience.
Dante Leon continuing to attack. 5 minutes on the clock. Now it's time for the points to be scored. Let's see how the pace changes in this point scoring phase of the matchup here. Vagner now trying to be a little more aggressive with his passing attempts as he sees weaving the legs out, trying to get that knee through.
It's so hard to score points in this rule set, Ricardo. These guys are so slippery. These guys are slippery, they're athletic, it's hard to hold them down. Even passing the guard, it's not an easy thing to do, man. It's one of those things where it happens normally when the guys start getting a little more tired. That explosiveness is no longer there, and that's when you're going to see more and more points scored. But yeah, Wagner's pressure there can be fun, but Dante's still fresh. He recovers, no problem. 4 minutes left here for the end of the first part. Let's see if they go overtime or not.
And his opponent representing the United States, JT Torres.
You guys can hear at home coming up on mat number 1, JT Torres versus Gary Tonin. Right now on mat number 3, it's Mateus Denise versus Josh Hinger. And on our mat, it's Dante Leon versus Vagner Rocha.
And we just had an upset over there. Vinicius Trator beating Vini Magalhães.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really surprise that much. Vinny Trator is a super tough guy to beat.
Absolutely.
I don't know, man. He might upset Gordon. Like, it's something, I wouldn't count him out. Like, he's a very difficult guy to score points on, 3
minutes, 23 seconds left in this matchup.
And Vagner with that pressure can be fun down there.
Oh, he had the head and arm there, loosened it up again. Now he's going to try to get inch by inch, getting a little bit closer to Dante to flatten him out. Dante doing a great job trying to control the distance. Got a little smirk on his face right now. I guarantee Wagner's messing with him, maybe talking trash or something for Dante to be smiling.
Yeah, what I like to do in that position, Ricardo, is like get with my right arm on the inside of that knee shield. I'm always trying to get rid of that knee shield with that right arm on the inside. Because as long as that knee is there, it's very hard to get close. Like Vagner should be really trying to split his legs. Because when you split the legs, that's when he creates space for the knee cut, right? Oh, looks like Mateus just beat Josh Hinger.
Dante Leon on the bottom there. Vagner holding that ankle. Pretty interesting position here. I haven't really seen somebody in the knee cut position. Oh, because Dante's got his leg hooked as well. Vagner holding Dante's.
Yeah, but that, you know what? Whenever I teach seminars, Ricardo, the number one question I get, how to beat the knee shield.
Yeah.
That's everyone's number one problem, right? And my advice is always you gotta have to jam the knees together. You gotta back out and switch sides completely, or you gotta split the legs. One of those three. That's how you're gonna get past that knee shield.
Braulio made the analogy, it's like an alligator's mouth. Either you close the mouth and trap it or put a stick in between and stretch it out.
Either or. Braulio's got awesome analogies. Vagner there with a toe hold attempt. Dante very relaxed. I think that Vagner will have the advantage if this fight goes overtime. And
well, I think what's going to happen is if it hits the overtime, it's on their feet, obviously. So that's where Vagner is going to start the hand, pushing in the face, being very aggressive. He's going to try to break Dante. Dante is going to get frustrated, try to shoot, and then that's where we're going to see how that match could end up. That's how I'm predicting it right now. It's just going to be a question of whether Dante can finish it or how well prepared Vagner is waiting for that shot to counter.
Vagner with the pressure, just over a minute left. If this were a decision right now, I'd be leaning towards Vagner. He's been more aggressive on top. I think Dante had some good moments earlier in the fight where he got, he had that single X.
Yeah.
But like that shoulder pressure does not look fun. Good underhook by Dante.
45 seconds left in this matchup.
Yeah, Victor Doria in Vagner Rocha's corner and Gutenberg in Dante Leon's corner.
Gutenberg was actually being considered as an alternate to enter in the ADCC, but he injured his arm recently. So hopefully we'll get to see him one day in a future edition of the World Championship here. Paulo Miao and Augusto Tanquinho on mat number 3.
I have Augusto for that division, but you never know, man.
Yeah, it's
try to stay away from those picks.
It's very obvious now that I mean, I'm not saying Dante, but I think Vagner is trying to get this to go to the overtime.
Yes.
And that's where the experience, that's where the, you know.
And the gas tank.
Yes.
Because the wrestling wears you out more than this right here does.
Where do you think, as far as those two positions, it's primarily been Vagner trying to knee cut and Dante on the bottom? Who expended the most amount of energy at that point?
I normally think that the guy on bottom is always fighting harder because he's fighting gravity.
Yeah.
Less so in the lighter divisions because it's easier to move yourself, easier to move your opponent, right? In the heavier divisions, being on bottom is very, very draining, right? There's a reason.
Vagner with the single leg pickup.
You gotta drag him in. You gotta drag him in.
Dante
and Dante with the guillotine. Tight guillotine, man. Yeah, Vagner out. You gotta hold him. Dante knows better. Good job.
You missed it right as they started this overtime. Dante, the first thing he did was stiff-armed him right in the head. Vagner not playing nice here. But Dante, I think he's trying to show him, like, hey, I can play your game too.
Yeah, they're smiling at each other there. Yeah, this is where it starts getting fun.
Vagner's got that aggressive, savage jiu-jitsu, but so technical. The first time I saw a Kimura trap like sequence really was at a Vagner-Rocha match at the 2010 trials. That's the first time I saw, like, oh, wow, there's like a system to this, you know?
Oh, yeah, I remember when Sakuraba would hang off that Kimura for dear life, man. He would just, like, hold on to it until he got what he wanted. Also, all about the sequences. Sequences. You don't want single moves. They don't work too well. You gotta stick to the combinations. Nice, Vagner. Good single. You gotta drag him in. Very
beautiful
good.
takedown attempt
Good
by
recovery.
Vagner-Rocha.
Good recovery by Dante.
Do you think it's smart switching to the hip off the single leg? I call it the leg drag takedown.
I call it the Brazilian single.
Okay.
I love it. It's my favorite move. Like, I drag that knee and I get to the back because I would much rather be in turtle position on your back than in side control or hand guard, right? Generally speaking, right? At ADCC, you need to score those points. I get that. But the back is such a dominant position. Gi, no gi, MMA. If I had to pick one position to be absolutely great at, it would be back takes.
And does that vary in gi or no gi if you're in that single leg position?
It's hard to get their gi because, like, the friction, they're pushing your collar away, so it happens less. But no gi, I get it a lot, man. It's my favorite transition. And people are using it all the time. The thing is, in wrestling, they just want to hold you down, so it's not a common transition in wrestling. But for submission wrestling purposes, it makes perfect sense.
2 minutes, 52 seconds left in this matchup. Vagner bringing him to the edge here. Don't be surprised if the referee, like, I remember Tedede used to do a trick where he'd bring the opponent to the edge of the mat, and if the referee would kind of walk towards like he's going to warn them to start again, Tedede would let go for a second, then all of a sudden blast the takedown.
Tedede was a very, very smart, very shrewd competitor. Malandro.
Yeah.
You know what malandro means? It's a very difficult
yes.
word to translate in English. And he was a malandro, jamelão, king of malandragem.
They had that favela style.
Favela style. Man,
sneaky style.
They're ninjas at improvising,
man.
Right, Dante there. You can see they're still getting a little worn out with 2 minutes left.
Vagner trying to shuck the head of Dante to get to the back now.
Yeah, you got to snap him down, get him to his knees so you can spin to the back. Yeah, nothing there.
I think, the experience as well for Dante, for Vagner, he knows that Dante is probably nervous and has to do something, so he's trying to draw him in. But Dante's doing a great job. He's not giving Vagner too much respect. He's giving him just enough, attacking when he needs to, but playing strategically as well.
This is a dangerous game here for Vagner because he's in the guillotine, but he's going for the takedown. Out of bounds, that's nothing. That's such an important aspect of the game, Ricardo. You have to, when you train, you have to look at those lines you have at your mat in your gym, and you look like you have to train yourself to cut corners and go 180 a lot of times on those takedowns and sweeps. Because these guys go on autopilot with the takedown, they go out of bounds, and nothing happens.
You got to bring them back.
Yeah, you have to. But that's a habit. That's not something you're going to train when you go to the competition. It's something you prepare yourself for in the gym, like most things.
And I get in to see the Cyborg talking about him earlier. He was using the single leg, the person running, he would pull him back in and use it to take the back as well. So it's a good strategy on both ends to finish the single or get the back take if you can.
Absolutely. And Vagner in trouble here with that guillotine. Good job standing up. It's hard to hang on to that guillotine when they stand up, but Dante's on. He's hanging in there. He's not quitting on that guillotine. Looks like he's got something. Vagner may be in trouble here.
Vagner just spat out some blood on the mat here.
Yeah.
His head just came out.
He's got a hold of Dante. But see, this is good for Dante because what happens is it looks like he's almost finishing.
Yeah.
If it goes decision, they give him the win.
So I think in Vagner's, you know, he feels that he's getting the takedown attempts a little bit more. So he's patting himself on the chest saying, this is mine, this is mine. Again, psychological warfare at its best. You want to talk about psychological warfare, watch a Vagner-Rocha match in any competition, master of it. And, you know, like I said, he'll take you to deep waters, and that's when he's most dangerous sometimes because he'll attack you at the last second.
That's what the best comes out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that style definitely favors Vagner. Although Dante sings game, man. He's like, bring it. And I think he made that, you know, he sent that message very early on. I'm like, if that's what you want, that's how you want to fight, I can play that game too.
Let's do it.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. And Ricardo, like I'm leaning towards Dante at this point, actually, man. What thoughts?
I mean, he's had more submission attempts.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, if they're going to look at, you know, who's trying to finish the match.
I use that as the main criteria, right? I start with the submissions.
Six seconds left.
Time. Wow.
Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. But like I said, I feel like just based on how the ADCC people have been making decisions, they're favoring a lot more the submission attempts as they are the wrestling. So I feel like they're
going to give it to Dante.
They could give it to Dante, yeah.
Yeah.
So
but like with the Cyborg and Nick, like, you know, like Cyborg was the only one that got close to submission. So I need to study these criteria.
No, okay, so what from my understanding, okay, if you do the submission attempt in regulation, that's not counted when they go to the overtime. It's only based on the overtime what happens there.
Oh, so what happens before doesn't count.
Exactly.
That's a good point. It's good to know.
So that's why, looking at this, Dante with those guillotines, I think that's how they could do it. But they're talking about it now, so we'll see what happens.
And let's see. Wagner's leaning in on the table with the judges. And there's some camaraderie there, professionalism by both. They were going at it, headbutting each other a little bit. There they are. It's always professional. Jiu-Jitsu's one big family. And Vagner is praying right now. Yeah.
Wow.
Vagner Rocha.
Vagner Rocha gets the win.
Your winner on map number 2, Shanji Hibeiro. Coming up next on map number 2, Paulo Villar versus Pablo Mantomani. And your winner on mat number 1, Jackson Sousa. Taking home the bronze for his division, ladies and gentlemen, Vagner Rocha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Jake Watson, Jay Regobuto on the mic. Alex Enriquez making her way to the ring. She'll be taking on Jasmine Rocha. The inclusion of the under 55 kilogram division, Jay. This is the first ADCC that we're going to be seeing. And give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so, and I think what's so important about this division is there were so many girls that were doing the minus 60 that were so underweight. There's these females that are here today. This division is theirs. This is what they walk at. This is the division for them. And with 4 of the brackets down and 4 more to go, this one here, I feel was one of the most stacked brackets when you look at amount of competitors to amount of competitors that could win it. Like, this was a stacked division. Jasmine, multiple time trials silver medalist, South American, North American, looking to finally blast through and take a gold here. Lost to Alex Enriquez at the East Coast trials.
Perhaps the reason for this song. New dawn, new day. Jasmine Rocha, daughter of Vagner Rocha, but by no means living in a shadow.
Not at all. Neither of his children are. All white for Rocha, all black for Enriquez.
Rocha like a sniper from bottom. She could be on a triangle, an arm lock, guillotine so quick. Enriquez incredibly well-rounded.
Yeah, we're seeing sort of a similar story in a lot of these finals, Jay. A competitor with an incredible wrestling, like a traditional wrestling pedigree, versus a jiu-jitsu athlete with good wrestling fundamentals.
Yes.
Florida, your East Coast Trial silver medalist representing Vagner Rocha Martial Arts, Professor Jasmine Rocha.
And here we go. The last female match of the day, the under 55 kilogram division.
Heavy on the head early for Enriquez. Yeah, looking to pull to a front head. 2-on-1. See if she tries to roll through on this. Oh, snaps to try to get to the back here.
Elevation by Jasmine Rocha to mitigate some of that tight pressure by Alex Enriquez. And now she's on her back.
And again, she's able to get to the mat safely there off the takedown and immediately getting that guard high, right?
We talked a little bit during the bracket portion of these divisions how a lot of the competitors who competed in the ADCC Open have seen incredible results in the trials that they've competed at. And Jasmine Rocha is no stranger to the ADCC rule set, competing at the ADCC Denver Open, winning double silver and getting double gold at both the Orlando and the Dallas Open. So very active in that regard.
Her and her brother come out, coach all day, coach the kids all day, adults all day, and they jump in and kill it in their divisions.
I had a chance to speak with Jasmine after her performance at the Denver Open, and she had said that one of the biggest differences in her career is her working with a sports psychologist. And she said that has had an incredible impact on her mentality. And we've seen it. She's making it to the finals of the West Coast Trials, and there is something about the confidence that she brings to these tournaments. Once again, big elevation and remaining in the guard.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that is where, and you see her trying to pull Enriquez closer, and I'll tell you, this is where Jasmine can do some damage, is when she has you tight like this and she has access to your upper body where she can snatch an arm, snatch the triangles. Again, you see the arm already coming over top. Kang off to her right side. Enriquez brings that knee over to split. 2-on-1 to that far side. Enriquez steps over both, looking to butterfly herself, but Jasmine elevates again. Second time she's had success with not going over top with it, but seeing that she can elevate her enough.
But what that's going to do is it's going to cause Alex Enriquez to approach the guard pass in a different way. You don't want to get elevated over and over and over again, because that can lead into a leg entanglement of some sort, like you see Jasmine Rocha threatening right here on that right side.
And you would get elevated by playing this close to Jasmine, right? That's why I thought maybe Enriquez might play, again, a looser game like we've talked about in a few of the earlier matches to kind of drag Jasmine towards her, you know, rather than move into Jasmine, if that makes sense.
Yes. Vagner Rocha in the corner of Jasmine Rocha. Very animated coach.
Yeah,
in the corner.
you want to know what one of the smartest corners for this rule set that I've had the pleasure of listening to as a judge. You know, as far as somebody that understands what needs to happen, not only to win, but to score and not be scored on. It's, you know, such an advantage to have in your corner. And then to be your father.
Yeah, perhaps having the match of the tournament at 2022 ADCC Worlds versus Isaac Michel. And it was that sort of strategy and that knowledge of the rules that got him to win that match, now coaching his daughter. Arm drag attempt. Jasmine Rocha came into this final with a victory over Tammy Musamesi.
Staying tight again.
Alex Enriquez victorious over Amanda Bruce in her semifinal.
Oh man, they had the from round of 16 on. These ladies had nothing but monsters that they had to get through.
Another guillotine attempt. Very powerful pass attempt over and over with this guillotine by Alex Enriquez.
We're about 20 seconds to points here. A little eye poke. Jasmine says, I'm good, keep going.
That's 3 eye pokes, Jay.
3. Not that we're keeping track, but 3 out of 5 matches. Now this is more where, all right, points on that. Let's see if.
Yeah, let's see if the pace changes.
Yeah, if Enriquez picks up the pace or changes the strategy.
And the same can be said for Jasmine Rocha. She's been very patient on bottom, largely trying to meet Enriquez on the way in.
Yeah. And again, I see Enriquez more staying with that loose passing to get herself here. Trying to control that top leg. Push off from
Oh,
Rocha.
my goodness. Jasmine Rocha pushes off in the turtle now. One hook in.
What a move from Rocha.
Spinning for the back. You got to be careful not to get off the top, but one hook in now.
She's got the double under, so it's going to help her from losing, like having her chest go too far past the shoulders. Man, if I'm her now, I am and look at it, trying to fight that foot to the bottom side so she could triangle off on the far side of the hip. Threatening with the right arm here is Rocha.
Smart move by Jasmine Rocha.
And you see Enriquez, she's going to have to.
Is this a choke opportunity?
Oh,
she's got the arm around the neck.
It's going to make Enriquez pull her arm up, and she's going to be able to get that hook in, and she does. She's going to score here.
Oh, this looks like it could be tight. Enriquez trying to fight off that hand.
Oh, it's on the mandible, too. This is tight.
Not quite under the chin like I thought initially.
Wow.
But control of the back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Got her 3.
And now once again locking it in.
Rocha going palm to palm. Enriquez able to clear that arm over top, and that started from a little push kick from Rocha, followed her up, and to not get scored on, what happened? She had to show her back, and Jasmine knew that and jumped right on it. Beautiful work.
Jasmine has tried and tried and tried and gotten so close on so many different occasions to get her ticket to the ADCC Worlds. And if she can control the East Coast Trials champion for the next minute and 45 seconds, she will punch her ticket to the T-Mobile Arena, Jay.
Yeah, what a great strategy to move to the scoring position from Rocha. Again, Enriquez is such a hard person to sweep and hold down. But in this situation, to not be scored on, you have to put yourself at a disadvantage, and Rocha just jumped all over the opportunity.
That's where that experience comes in, competing in the ADCC rule set all the time. There's an ADCC Open in a different state pretty much every month, and Jasmine Rocha's at a lot of them.
110, Jazz. 110
And
left.
110. Enriquez is not only going to have to get herself out of this position, but either get to the back herself, get a guard pass. Like, she's got a lot of work to do in a minute.
Jasmine Rocha flattening the hips out to respond to that turn, just under 1 minute, up by 3.
She knows.
Preemptive showboating by Jasmine Rocha.
They're getting very close to the crowd here. Trying to come across. Oh, she's got it sunk in again here. Right
Hard to
across
tell
the
how deep
chin.
this is.
Oh, it's
that's
under now.
underneath the
Oh, that
chin.
is
Could
tight,
this be
Jake.
it?
Ah!
Jasmine Rocha wins ADCC Trials. The Rochas are going to the T-Mobile Arena.
What a beautiful moment, Vagner.
She finally makes it happen.
Wow, what a finish. And again, strategy.
And what a moment that family gets to share. Jasmine Rocha with the performance of her life across the weekend, Jay Regobuto.
Tough matches.
How about that?
I mean, taking out Musumeci last round and now taking out Alex Enriquez. And she's in. Wow.
How about that? How about that, Jasmine Rocha? Let's take a look at the replay. Jasmine Rocha comes out.
Here it is.
And like you said, right here, Jay.
What's she going to do? She has to turn away to not be scored on and show the back. Jasmine had the double unders, so her chest moving past the shoulders wasn't going to be an issue. Slides that single hook in, throws the threat, had to bring the hands up so she could figure four. What the strategy, following through on it, able to even get the finish on this. What a beautiful, beautiful work by Jasmine Rocha.
Obey my commands at all times. If you go off command, do not stop to that torso. Try to keep it in the middle. I'll let you know when boys start. You ready? You ready? Table, you ready? Go!
All right, Tammy, come up, come up. Let's go. All right, let's go. Perfect, Tammy. Yes, let's go. Beautiful. Let's put the pressure now. Let's go. Let's go.
Great speed. Get that off your head.
Beautiful, Tammy. Head and arm. Let's go. Yes. Beautiful.
Hands off your head.
Yes, head and arm. Watch the buggy choke. Fine, no problem. Just take your time. Let's go inside again, Tammy.
Hands on the outside. Hands in the head, Chad. Hands in the head.
Less sitting back, Tammy. Less sitting back. Come forward. Let's go. Yes, Tammy. I want to see some pressure now.
In the back door. I don't need that back door.
That's the pressure, Tammy.
Look at beat the back door and get inside for the underhook. Watch it. Put the back door back inside.
Tammy, you watch the buggy choke.
Action bottom.
Nice. Head and arm now. Yes, Tammy, you're perfect. I want you to stay here. Keep the pressure forward. Yes.
Put it close.
This is perfect pressure, Tammy. You're doing great.
You gotta have
underhook and go.
Back door. Just close the back door off.
Underhook and pass, Tammy.
Underhook and pass.
Yes, right here. Yes, there you go. There you go. Now let's pressure pass. Let's go.
Pressure pass. Pressure pass, Tammy.
Okay, Tammy, come up and let's go.
Grab right and polo. 1 minute till point, John.
Tammy, let's start putting pressure and passing. Let's go. Side drag.
22 seconds.
Until points, Tammy.
Stay down the whole time. Stay down.
Stay down, Tammy.
Boys!
Stay down.
Stay down.
Tammy, now let's start attacking the back. Let's go. Let's go now. Now you can start attacking her.
Nice. Nice. See any adjustment on that bike.
Now you can start passing. Let's go now. Now we can pass.
Pode pedalar e ficar em pé também. Se ela acertar, toma menos
Let's get head and arm and pressure.
Stand up, get -1, 2 if she stands. Make space. Proper space. Back door back inside. Oh, you can use that to stand up.
Nice. Tammy, let's start passing. Let's go.
Look for the pass, Tammy.
Don't sit down. Come up and pass.
Sweep is there, Jasmine. Let's get up. Keep that. Let's get up.
Less than 2 minutes, Tammy. Look for the pass.
There we go. There we go. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Get half guard again. Half guard again. Tammy, you cannot pull. You cannot pull guard, Tammy.
Get your body lock, Tammy, that you like. Get your body lock.
Nice. Push her out. Nice.
Nothing there. No submission. 2 guards. Score.
1 minute, Tammy. You're down 2. 1 minute. Yes. Let's finish it. Yes, let's finish it. How does she respond?
Let's score here.
Tammy, stay here.
You need to fully roll and then pass the arm.
Shoulders on the floor. Tammy, keep her shoulders on the floor. Yes. Yes. Her shoulders on the floor. Yes.
Run it, Cam. Run it.
What?
Let's go. 30 seconds. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Let's go. 30 seconds, Tammy.
Let's go, Jasmine. 20 seconds. You're going. She's out. Keep going. 30, 20 seconds. 15. 15. I give you a 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, yes.
Get it, Tammy, go!
5, 4, 3, 2. Stop.
From Vagner Rocha MMA team fight for Jasmine Rocha.
Go out with the body.
Good action. 1-5, guys. Let's go. Não dá pra passar, tá tempo. 1-5. Comes up with that underhook. Vault over the top if you want. Potential option. Look to advance, Fred. He sits up a lot, so the bylock passes on there. 3.
1 minute to point, Trinity. 1 minute to point.
For those underhooks, she's holding now. Points are scored, Trinity. How's 40 seconds to point. 40 seconds. 30 seconds to point. Start thinking about where you want to be when points are scored. Camera guy, you're going to have to move. Let's try to find ways to be aggressive even if we're going to be on our butt. 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. Let's go, Jack! Posturing up and stepping over the body. That's yours! Posturing up and stepping over the body. Let's go!
Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody deserves more of an invitation to a Nobody. Huh? He said he had the guillotine, he sweep. Hey, we need to play the match.
When you can, you build up to vertical posture. Thumb post in the armpit, good. When you can, you start standing up. The shoulders overhead. When you stand up, you're ready for a leg out. Elbow inside, good. Careful of arm bars here. Be careful, don't think for underhooks from there. You gotta get leg in the middle before you start looking for underhooks. Hiding your heel here. Turning down, pointing toes. Thank you.
up. Obey my commands at all times. If it goes off the mat, do not stop it. I'll tell you so. But please try to keep it in the middle, all right? I'll let you know what post. You ready? You ready? Ready. Go.
Caleb, you got it?
Essa na cabeça dele, cara. Ele deixa isso. Na luta do pé, ele deixou isso. Bota a mão na cabeça dele.
Good hand fight.
You ready for the explosion? You ready for the explosion? Those explosions are going to come. You ready for
Bota a mão na cabeça dele de novo, vai. Ele não sabe o que fazer. Você tem que manter ele no chão. Mais uma vez, você bota ele no chão, você mantém ele no chão. Ele não gostou disso. He's gonna walk backwards now. He's gonna start with that. Isso, olho dele, ó, vai quebrar o pescoço dele. Isso, é. Mantém ele no chão. Next one, you keep him down. Back it up.
Get your mind in there, Caleb. Keep practicing, Caleb. Let's start working. Your game. Snap him down. Use that underhook, Caleb.
Gotta build some frames here.
Hey, we're going to 50 seconds, no points. 50 seconds. Control it. 40 seconds, you put him in the belly, we score 2. Keep him tight.
Caleb, 30 seconds to point.
30 seconds until point.
Caleb, let's go. Push away. Come out the back. Yes, come out the back. Again, Caleb, gotta keep working. Yes. Up. Good.
10 seconds till point.
You wrestle up too. Wrestle up. Off the hook.
Point.
Nice, clear.
Back to the mat.
All the way back.
Back to the mat. Back to the mat.
Hold the fuck up. Use your legs.
Drive on your toes. Drive on your toes.
Yeah. Get off the leg. Caleb, we're to fight out of it.
He doesn't know how to pass. He's just going to back
Press
up.
up. He's taking nice deep breaths.
It's 3-0, 2
Right,
minutes.
Caleb. Get
Side
your
to
mind
side,
in it.
Caleb. Side to side. Get him moving. Get on his head.
You don't have to get up. Don't even get up. Just walk backwards. Keep walking back. Keep his knees out. Keep his feet out.
Abraham Dante advances to the Sweet 16.
Ele tá cagado. When he's already felt, he's never felt before.
Caleb, let's get him flat. Shove him down. Get on his head.
Action
Get on his
red,
leg.
action red.
Keep walking him down. Walk him down.
In and out. There. Nice.
Go rush it. Go rush it.
Yeah.
Push it
Yeah.
up.
Come on, Caleb. Watch the leg in.
Take the back.
Watch the. Now we make him pay. Shoulder walk, Caleb. Shoulder
Stop.
walk.
Right here, just like this in the middle, okay?
We don't need to finish. We just need to hold. Don't waste your energy. Yeah, let's hold.
Double unders.
We
Don't
gotta
go
finish
choking hand
here.
right now.
Ready? Get your hand to the
That's
shoulder
right,
and
Caleb.
finish. Get your hand to the shoulder and finish.
Get your back.
Watch your feet. Don't deixa cruzar teu pé.
Shoulder to the mat, Caleb.
tough, man.